So I have not come on in a couple. Has it been a couple days? I don't know. We're gonna do a spirit message. So this one is not specific to a sign. So pretty much anyone can watch this. If signs come up, I'll mention them. But I haven't done one of these in a minute, so we're gonna go ahead and do them. And I'm gonna break out the. This is funny. That's family member's name, by the way. We're gonna break out the archangel oracles as well. But we're gonna start off. Let me see. We're gonna start off with these oracles here. So, and yes, I'm not at my table, so I'm sorry if you see my reflection in my glasses. Trying to see. Hey, Khadija. Oops. Um, I'm trying to see if I. That's probably not gonna go away. But anyway, we're just gonna see. Yes, you did. This one's gonna be a spirit message. So whatever comes out is gonna be for anyone that's tuning in right now or tunes in later to watch. We're gonna see what's going on. Yeah, I just seen withdrawal, so some of you could be pulling back, and that could be what you're expected to do at this time. I might come back and do another one, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to figure out. I'm not naked, y'all. I promise. I'm trying to figure out how to do this part. All right. Let's see. I hope you guys' evening is going well. Let's see my little ponytail. Got me a little ponytail. These ones not long enough to fit in there. Okay. I digress. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So anybody watching right now, whatever sign they are, what what emotions are they feeling? Anyone in this room or watch that will be watching later? We have right, so ceremony, mystery, and magic. So this is spiritual. Of course, some of you I know have certain practices, but when people talk about rituals, that could be anything. Like certain ways that you do stuff is considered a ritual, even if you don't have any intention behind it. Like maybe some of you get out the bed with your right foot instead of your left foot or something like that. That could be considered that. But this is basically a spiritual reading, so it's already starting off with spirituality. Um, Ceremony, mystery, magic. I do feel like some of you are just going back into your spirituality before anything else, and you're not making it your life though, because I feel like that's an issue that I've seen personally, and at one point I was there as well, as far as turning to tarot for everything in my life. And I'm not saying that, I'm not telling you to stop watching. I would never do that, but of course, it comes a point when you don't have to watch as often, and I'm okay with that. At least for me, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, I'm okay with that because that means that you've healed from something. So, it's also meant for you guys to like learn from past mistakes. So I kind of feel like some of you are going through another journey right now, and for some of you, you're also freeing yourself from some type of bind or something that was bound to you. You're being lifted from that. So something in your life is being lifted that was a problem for you. We have trap. So victim, allure, and trick. So yeah, these two cards are kind of opposing. But if you can see, this could be for male and female because this, looks like a gender of a male and gender of a female. You have one person being lifted and one being trapped. So this could be a masculine and a feminine. It could be divine masculine and a divine feminine. So you could be released if you are a woman right now. You could be released from some type of bind that you had or some type of contract that you had with someone. I don't know why I wanted to say blood contract, so I don't know what y'all was doing. But literally, I see this as far as, this masculine, and also that could be the distorted masculine as well, who's being trapped at this time. Um, so it's kind of like you guys are being lifted from something that was had you stuck, and this other person is now stuck. So it's kind of like karma or a full circle moment, is what I'm seeing here. Some of you have a person that's going through, and I do kind of feel like it's a divine masculine. They walked into something as far as like putting themselves in a position to have a lot of troubles and issues, and you're being asked to move away from this person. So if you're currently involved with someone, they don't want you to be tricked into helping them, and they also don't want you to fall victim to whatever it is that they're going through. What else? And for each of these, I'm gonna do six at least for this one, and then three for the overall spiritual message. We have withdrawal, and I literally seen this when I was shuffling, and I just mentioned it. So basically, you guys are moving away from something. Some of you could have been stuck on an individual because it does say quit, awaken, and rejection. So some of you could have recently come to terms with a situation where you were rejected by somebody or you were mistreated in some way, and you're no longer wanting to be held captive by this person. And when I say captive, I'm not saying in a physical, literal term. It's basically more of a mental, spiritual term. So right, trap, and withdrawal. This person was like a drug to you guys. It's kind of like you did anything, you would drop everything for them, and you're telling yourself like, no, I'm done with that. That's the past. I'm not gonna get sucked into that. So this person could be possibly contacting you, and this could be a test for you, a final test that are you ready to finally move on from this person? Do they still have a hold on you? So those are kind of some questions you need to ask yourself. We have fright. So there's a lot of darker type energy, but not in a negative way because I really don't feel like it's something evil. It's really just saying that it's a new path, it's a new beginning for you. This one says depression, phobia, and paranoid. So some of you who are distancing yourself from this individual, you may be subject to these type of feelings, especially like a sadness or a depression, wondering or being paranoid and thinking that something's going on. And that's because something is being severed. There's some ties that are being severed between you and this individual. This is kind of giving me love, but again, it could be for anything that you were toxically, I don't even know if that's a word. Anything that you were stuck to that was toxic. Let me say it like that because I just made up my own word. But definitely, it is something different when you move away from something. It is always going to be difficult in the beginning until you realize that it's in your best interest. And this does look like a feminine energy. So again, I'm getting both a masculine and a feminine energy. And this person was a drug. That's basically what they were. They were a drug to you. They're emotional. This could be somebody that like literally could text you after no contact or ghosting you for like months, and it's like you jump up to like talk to them, and it's like no, you're being removed from this person. So if anything doesn't work out with an individual, a job, oh my gosh, can't talk, job opportunity, anything that you really want, that means that it was not meant for you. So sorry, y'all gonna see my foot. Okay. Hopefully nobody see my jacked up foot. It was kind of ashy. It went by quick, but I know y'all can stop it. Death. So again, like I just said, it's a cycle that's being closed. Um, this energy is good. See, I wasn't even really gonna do a reading, but here I am. So we have death, endless, harm, and inevitable. So this was something that was bound to happen. So for those of you who were being strung along, breadcrumbed, or excuse me, stuck in like a limbo. Hey Ty, is it tied to me? This is coming to an end, and this isn't always a negative thing. When I tell people, because everyone should know that the death is a new beginning. So even if it's a physical death of someone, it's the start of something new. But I really don't feel like that's happening. I feel like it's more of a tie that's being broken. So if you guys were working towards or manifesting a tie being severed. I feel like that's happening. And it is going to be uncomfortable at first just because you're not used to it, but I feel like it's for the best. And this person knows exactly what they were doing. And so I don't think that they're prepared to let it go either, is what I've seen. And the fact that you have a lot of purplish and grays, that's kind of giving me crown chakra energy, as well as like a dark emotion. Let me get one more, at least for this. We have libation, so donation, pray, and religion. So again, that goes back to spirituality. If some of you are religious, that's fine too. But I'm giving here that you guys are turning more towards God and praying about better outcomes for yourself. So some of you are also reflecting on your past as well. I kind of feel like, and I've been saying this for everybody in my personal life and also to you guys, 2024 is a year of truths coming to light. So whether someone is telling you something or you just feel like a wave of newness, that's what we're doing. That's what it is. And I can't explain it as much as I want to. Like, I don't feel like it's coming out right. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think it's coming out the way that I'm trying to say it, but I hope y'all get it. At the bottom we have calm, so inner peace, simplicity, and meditation. So this is the path that you guys want to be on as we continue into this 2024. All the chaos and all the drama, that's 2023 energy. And it's more than just a New Year's resolution. It's literally like, I want to be peaceful, because a lot of you are realizing that peace is going to be, it's going to bring you clarity, basically. And we have build here. Oh, build. I said build, it's blind. So we have awkward, unknown, and vision problems. So I'm not really getting that you guys actually have vision problems. I feel like this is mainly for those who are still kind of in that space of not wanting to believe something for what it is. So definitely don't put your blinders on. What's that, the Two of Swords type energy? See things for what they are as you move forward throughout this year. Because like I said, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to make you believe something or try to trap you, like we already seen, into doing what they want at their benefit. But I feel like a lot more people are waking up to it, and they're not going to allow it as we go on. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing here. So let's go ahead and pull some of these Ancestor oracles. Let me show you guys. This is the one that I'm using. I know sometimes people ask like which cards, so I'm just gonna show it. And no, I'm not sponsored by anybody, clearly. These are the cards that I use for that. What else does everybody need to know about this situation? Okay, so I know my fellow earth signs are in here, especially Capricorn, because you know mostly this is a Capricorn channel. But we have earth magic. So this is about nature, rituals, and charms. So back with the ritual situation, I really feel like a lot of you are setting new boundaries and new tasks, is what I was going to say originally. So you guys are setting a new tone to how you want your life to be at this time. And of course, when we talk about earth, everything starts with the earth. So when you build something, it's on earth. So without the earth, there will be nothing. So it's about starting new foundations right now. And that's what your ancestors and spiritual guides are trying to explain to you, that this is a time for you to get back grounded and get back to who you were prior to whatever situation that caused you to withdraw or go backwards happened. Let me get two more. Y'all, I've been doing bad. I've been eating a lot of sugar, and I'm not supposed to. Don't tell nobody. We have upskill, so work, career, and crossroads. So again, this card seems to come out a lot when I use these, but basically, you guys are trying to find your stability, your footing. So, like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily be relationships, but in the work sector, if you know you do good work, you shouldn't have to change that for anybody, to make some others feel good about themselves. And also, it's talking about making sure that you realize what is it that you're wanting out of your work environment. Do you want to learn to move up, or do you want to leave and take your expertise elsewhere? So, those are things that you guys have to actually think about when it comes to this. And this is also talking about constantly learning. If we want to talk about just, in general, you're constantly learning different things and leveling up when it comes to your life. And that's what your guides want you to know, is that you have the ability to learn and teach, which, is something that's very rare. Because I know there's a lot of people that don't like to admit their faults, they don't want to apologize. So for you guys to have that skill of being able to teach and learn from mistakes, that's a powerful thing. Let me get one more of these. All right, well, I got two, so I'm going to take we have enjoy new beginnings. So I think I mentioned something about that earlier. But it says celebrate, socialize, and change. So this is winter, right? And we're currently in winter. So winter is a time for you guys to learn and change. Um, I think that it's always starting in that, because you kind of can hold yourself accountable. This is also kind of giving me like the Knight of Swords or Knight of Wands, which I was looking in the background. So it's kind of like something's going to get frozen, or how do I say it? I'm trying to find an example, and the one I was going to use is kind of insensitive, so I'm not going to say that. But basically, it's like freezing something out so that way they don't want to be there. So while you guys are in your homes, you're going to have somebody here that's trying to get in, and not just into your physical home, but just into your space. And I feel like this person is being casted out, is what I see here. So be mindful of that. There could be someone trying to come towards you to utilize whatever it is that you've been building. That's kind of what I'm getting. It could be a Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. Definitely somebody that has this. I was gonna say dog energy, but kind of dark energy a little bit. Guarded. This could be somebody that's guarded, someone that expects loyalty but doesn't provide. I'm also getting soulless, so I don't know if this is somebody that doesn't, somebody that just feels off, and someone that could be bringing. I was gonna say dreaming you, so this person can have dreams about you, or you could dream about them. But this could be someone just trying to bring some drama to your life. And we also have whole self health, so natural therapies, balance in Ayurveda. I always say that wrong, but look at that. For all of you guys watching right now, your ancestors and spirit guides want you to cook your own food. I know it's not always possible, and I'm not saying you have to do it every day, but there's something about having a connection, a healthy connection with food. So, for those of you who like to eat, and this is also about money saving tips as well, is what I got from that. Basically, making large meals and dividing it up amongst the days of the week. Cooking for yourself is actually therapeutic as well. I do it all the time. But there's something about your health, because nowadays we have so much stuff going on. You can even go on YouTube and see all of the recalls that they're doing for food items that most people buy. So it's like, what's really going on? Like, people are tired, they're not doing their work, quality is going down. Like, it's very scary. And even with fruits, you have to be careful, because some of the fruits out here are looking raggedy. I want to say those are eggplants, but they kind of look too small for that. But I think they are. I'm seeing apples. Some of you are wanting to juice as well. You're trying to cleanse your body, and this could be a sign for you. So some of you are looking to get a juicer or something like that. Um, this is your sign to mix vegetables and fruits together and drink every morning or afternoon or however you want to do it. At the bottom, we have notice the signs, so investigate symbols and nature spirits. So again, just watching what's in front of you. When you get a sign that's specific for you, you're always gonna know what it means. Like you're gonna know that okay, this message is for me, nobody else. And then you have to figure out what were you thinking at that time and how do you feel. And then we have clear your mind. So be present, focus, and embrace. So this is basically, let me, because you know YouTube. This card basically is saying just go with the moment. Don't overthink stuff. Don't try to think about the future. Live in the now, because that's all we can do at this time for everybody collectively is to just live in the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some of these, see what else Spirit wants to tell you. So it's kind of a Spirit message just because oftentimes we're always wondering, like, what does this person think about me? Do they love me? And all of that, which is fine. You know, I'm not saying it's bad. But we forget that sometimes things don't work out with specific people because it's not meant to be. Yeah, I actually was plant-based last year. I think that helped me though because I was completely eating unhealthy. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. I'm probably the largest that I've ever been because there was a period of time that I actually was depressed and sad. I just ate for comfort and the scale just went up. So, you know, I do encourage healthy eating, eating, you know, cooking for yourself, making sure you know what's going in, salt free, because, you know, a lot of black people, they, I said they, I was going to say they try as far as the, you know, people doctors and stuff, they try to put all these different illnesses on us and everything like that, but it doesn't have to be our life. Just because our history has it doesn't mean it has to be us. So definitely, I still eat plant-based though. Like I might make like fried mushrooms or just have a salad or something like that. I absolutely love tomatoes. um, but yeah, so I'm all for it. All right, what does everybody else that's watching right now need to know? What is Spirit want them to know? So we have Two of Wands. This is with this Two of Wands, it's kind of like having opportunities and that like basically the world's in your hands and you can explore. This could also be that some people are fearful of the unknown. But I kind of feel like it's okay to explore options and different things. Because I feel, and I had this conversation with my sister, that we're living in a society where if we don't do what's normal, then you're seen as like the weirdo or something's wrong with you. But everyone has a right to their own path, like what they want for themselves. This is also that you guys have opportunities for something. And just don't make any hasty decisions about that. We have Two of Cups, so there's a lot of twos. See, again, that's the duality that's coming through here. So we have a Two of Wands and a Two of Cups. So this is basically saying that there is somebody in the wings that has a decision to make about you, and you have a decision to choose if that person wants. So there's more so about action and emotion right now. So one person could be having action, one person could be having emotion. Maybe you guys need to swap and what the other person needs to have the motion, or that's what's going to happen. So that could be why there's a withdrawal, because there's an unnecessary it's kind of like yin and yang type of thing, but I feel like it's weird because it's like shifting, something shifting. This is also giving me know your worth as well. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this is not giving to things, withdrawing, taking something away, not being open and just giving willingly. So this is about making sure that you don't get played by people. I think that's what Spirit is trying to tell you. And a lot of you are becoming alert to different changes and different things. So they're basically, if some of you are wanting a relationship, because I do kind of feel like that could be it for some of you, they're basically telling you that you have to see where other people are coming from. So withdraw. Don't get addicted to these people. Don't try to, force your way into their life. Let them show you if that's where they want to be. So there's something about being not necessarily alone, but just having your own self and not relying on others for your emotional support. Especially if it's like pulling teeth with this person. Three of Cups is here. This is about having fun, and also I see this as being open and willing to date. And that's something, I don't know if I have this conversation privately with someone or publicly, but some of you may be afraid to fully date someone else because you may be hung up on somebody specific. So don't feel guilty or paranoid that, oh, they're watching me. Who cares? You guys need to have fun. You need to get out there, spend some time with the people that are in your tribe, people that care about you. That's who you want to give your attention to. That's what the spirit guides are saying, and your ancestors. The Hermit in reverse. So this is like practicing what you preach type of thing. So I kind of feel like a lot of you have already gone into your hermit mode and tried to assess and realize a couple of things. This could be in the sense of you guys journaling. You could have read some books. You could have been on TikTok. Anything that helps towards your healing. I feel like a lot of you are now putting that to the test, because for the Hermit in reverse, it's like, okay, I've learned my lesson. I've healed from something. Now I'm going to put it to the test and see if I'm still feeling the same way. See if I've changed. So this is a test mainly for you guys to see if you have changed and if you're ready for something to end and another thing to begin. So this is also why a lot of times you get those, during those retrogrades, you have people coming back to you. It's happened severely in my life as well. But I feel like a lot of you could get people that constantly come back, and it's basically to see how much have you changed? Are you ready to actually get and receive the things that you're asking for? And I was also thinking to myself earlier, and I always talk out loud to myself. I'm not crazy. I'm pretty sure you guys do that. And I always tell my daughter, like, Mama's not crazy. But I have to talk out loud. So I'm basically talking to my higher self. That's who I was talking to. But I was talking about manifestations. So usually for me, manifestations only work when I don't tell everybody what I'm manifesting until it's actually happening. Because there's a lot of people that will try to sabotage you and keep you from what you want. But also, if you don't even believe in what you're wanting, then of course it's not going to work. So that's why you always hear people say, like, act like you already have it, because if you already have it, then it's yours. So that takes a lot of willpower, and also you can't go back and forth in your head like, oh, well, maybe it's not right time or blah, 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 this and that and the other. If you want something, you put the work in. Don't tell nobody. That's all I can tell you. Do not tell nobody. And then just wait patiently. It may not happen tomorrow. It may be years from now, but definitely wait patiently. And for an example for myself, I actually did that when I got my Mustang. I've always wanted a Mustang, even before I had a car. I mean, before I had a driver's license. So when I got it, it was kind of like, wow, I got it. No one knew that I was getting it. And so it was kind of like a extra treat for myself, because it's like, wow, I manifested something that I ended up getting later down the line. So I got it in 2020, which I don't have anymore because I've traded. But I got it in 2020, but I started manifesting in 2008. So you guys do the math between 2008 and 2020. That goes to show that you have to put the work in. You don't just say it and it happens. You also have to put the work in to get what you want. And I think people start getting frustrated, like, oh, well, forget it. And that means that you're not going to get it because now you are not being patient. And no one likes to hear that word. I know. What else? I'm trying to give y'all examples. Okay, that's how I do on my channel. So if you're new to watching, I always find real life examples that I've experienced because we are not perfect. We all have things, and that's just how I roll over here. So if you don't want to hear that, that's fine. We have Knight of Swords. And I said, this looks like a Knight of Swords here. And I think I said Knight of Swords or Knight of Wands. One of those. So, let me get the signs. So, I'm getting Virgo specifically. There's fire out here. There's water. And there's earth. But it's heavy on the water. So, this could definitely be a water sign. Air sign. A Virgo. Okay. So I feel like you guys' spirit guides are telling you that there is going to be someone coming in, but I feel like this person's only looking for help. So this could be an air sign that could be coming into your life, whether they're here now or going to be coming in. This person is looking for help. They're looking for you to save them. Because this says donation, pray, and religion. So this could be someone that comes to you acting spiritual, which for people like us, we have to be very mindful and careful because a lot of times they try to act like they are spiritual, but they're really just trying to manipulate and make us feel like, oh, you know, they understand and oh, look at the signs. I literally, and I can say this, had a guy that would call me at 11:11 or 4:44. Like it became too obvious. So those are the things you have to look out. Your spirit will tell you if it's a true person or not. And then if you have some doubts, just know there's some negative stuff behind that. That's just how I feel. But you can think your own way. Just know, go trust your gut and your intuition. So definitely I do feel like somebody's coming in, and I feel like your spirit guides and ancestors are preparing you for this because this is gonna go back to, have you truly learned your lesson? Have you deaded any of your past insecurities or issues that you had when it came to dating, love? For those of you that are wanting that, like, have you learned your lesson? Not to help everybody. You can pray for them if that's what you want to do, but you're not here to save people. And I always feel like with this deck, this person could be coming towards you, like I said, like on a godly type of thing. But look at all of these crows around, surrounding them. It reminds me of that Ten of Wands, or Ten of Swords. I mean, type of energy where it's like this is somebody that has a lot of dark past, like a dark past. And look, he in the darkness too. This could also be somebody spying and watching you guys, so definitely be mindful of that. Not to scare anybody. Ace of Swords. So this goes back to what I was saying earlier about everything being revealed. So there's a lot of truths that are going to be revealed, a lot of endings that could happen from these truths. I was going to say ending careers. So that's more so I feel of the media type stuff, entertainment. Because you already know about that list. I haven't really looked into it because I feel like that's a little bit dark energy, and I don't like to look too much into that stuff because I do get engulfed in it. So that's something I don't like to do. But yeah, so at the bottom we have Ace of Swords. So this is just the honest truth. And we have Ten of Pentacles. So if you guys are wanting to have full stability, not have to worry about anything, being protected, having your own, being surrounded by people and things that care, you will have to dead all of this stuff. So you're not going to be blessed, and you're not going to, and I'm not saying it like that because I sound like I'm very preachy. That sounds churchy to me, and I'm not trying to do that. Basically what I'm trying to say with this is, once you let go of all the things that are painful to you, that hurt you, that make you feel less than, you are going to come out on top. So that's what I see with that. So let me go ahead and give you guys a angel message, and then we'll be done. Like I said, I might come back on and do like a what would they text you type of thing, but I really kind of don't feel that energy tonight. So yeah, I might not come on for that. Maybe later. I don't know. So for those of the people watching right now, what do they need to know? When is winter over? If someone knows, can you like put that in the comment section? Because I kind of feel like that has something to do with it. So between now and whenever winter's over is when you're finally going to level up, or something's going to come in that you've been waiting for. Let me do one more. Actually, let me do 3 of these. What, because everybody watching right now or later needs to know from their spirit guides, ancestors. We have leadership. So Archangel Gabriel, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So that kind of refers back to the upskill, you know, learning, being able to teach and learn. And then also with this 10 of Pentacles, that's kind of what I get with the leadership. So you guys have to take control of your life. And when I say that, not caring, I know it's hard for empathic people to like not care, but you have to kind of learn how to handle your emotions, basically. So only you can lead your life, not other people. We have angel therapy. So Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So this is basically saying like, look, we know that you're tired of the BS. We know that you're working on it. Give it to us. Let us handle it. But don't you change who you are. You stay in that leadership role. You know, stand tall. I was going to say 10 toes down, right? Make sure you stay on top and let us handle everything else. So when you have these people that are coming towards you, trying to trap you in relationships, whether it be by babies or moving in or something like that, your angels are like, nah, we got this. So they will move these people out of your life, whether it be getting locked up. I don't know why I feel the need to say that, but they will move them out of your life if they're not meant to be there. Let me get one more. Look, mental illness just popped up saying narcissists love what you can do for them. So again, that's crazy. It popped up at that time. So that's that energy, and those type of people, you have to remove them from your life if you're wanting to prosper and have that 10 of Pentacles feel like you've conquered everything. Because every time that you take someone back or you try something with someone you know you shouldn't be with, I feel like it just resets the cycle, and then you go through the same stuff over and over again until you actually learn. What else do I need to know? We have gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon or Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So exactly like what I've been saying, like you guys want calm, you want peace. You can't have peaceful, 10 of Pentacles type feel, getting everything that you've ever asked for or you worked hard for, if you're going to continue to surround yourself with toxic people. Surrounding yourself with toxic people is only going to continue to bring toxicity into your life. Now, I know there's some people that we can't avoid that may be toxic, but you can limit your time with them, because you don't want to start taking on what other people are going through. We also have prosperity, so there goes that 10 of Pentacles type of feel to it. Archangel Ariel, I hope I said that right. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So as you continue to work on yourself, things will be revealed to you and you will be provided what you need. And then we also have spiritual understanding. Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So again, like I said, this is the year that everybody is going to learn something, whether it be learning something about other people or learning about yourself. That was actually at the bottom of which deck was it? Yeah, this one. Notice the signs. So we are, and I'm going to just speak to y'all for real, just from my perspective. You don't have to believe this or anything, but I feel like last year was the year that we were truly seeing a lot of the, I'm just going to say negative energy because I don't like saying the DEMON word too much. But last year was when we started seeing a lot of that negative toxic energy. And I feel like that year 2023 was meant to make or break people. So if you've made it this far and you're in 2024 and you're on the right path, you're going to start seeing people for who they truly are. So all those people that you may have made excuses for in the past, or let them come around you even though they didn't prove themselves or anything like that, you're going to start seeing who they truly are, and a lot of you are going to be making better decisions. And that's something that you can claim because it's a positive thing. And you guys already know on my channel, I don't like talking about all that karmic stuff. Of course, if it pops up, I'm not going to lie. But I really try to steer clear of that, because that's a reason why I stopped doing readings and all of that, because I was literally getting a lot of negative energy into my home. And I seen the change in my daughter and myself. So that's why I kind of, stopped doing that for a while. I'm thinking about doing it again, but this time I've learned my lesson. So I'll keep you guys posted on that part. But definitely, this is a heartfelt message to you guys. Please make sure that you do what's in your best interest, and always trust your gut and your intuition. If you go somewhere and you don't feel comfortable, leave. If you talk to someone and something in you says run, run. There's so many people that are hiding their true selves, and it's hard to decipher who you truly need to talk to and who you need to keep at a distance. But always trust your intuition. Call on those, your ancestors, your guides, the people that are surrounding you and that are caring about you, whether living or not living in the physical form. But it's just the start. So I do feel like a lot more stuff is about to come out this year. But we'll just see how it plays out. Because remember, I did say we're not going to talk about the future. But that's just how I'm feeling since January started. But anyway, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed the spiritual message. And I will check y'all later. Like I said, I may come back on later. I'm not sure. I'm kind of tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. But I thank y'all for watching per usual, and I will catch you guys later.